Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel Tutor Things. So in this video, we are going to see an example called as a counter, like counter website. It will increase the count and decrease the count and reset the count based upon the clicks which you have entered. So like a simple basic example, like how we have to do that in Angular, like by using online platform, that is a Stackblaze, which is an instant web development platform where you can create any JS environment within milliseconds. As you all know, we have started Angular tutorials in which I have explained each and every concept of an Angular with an example using Stackblaze. Now also I'm taking this online web editor, we called as a like full stack web IDE, we call this as a, where you can develop a front end and back end, all kind of things which are JS related only, with JavaScript kind of things we can make. So if you are working at a local machine, it will take huge time to create one single Angular project, but here only just a click away, with by just clicking on that, your Angular application environment will be created, all the dependencies and all those things. So if you want extra dependencies, you can just enter the package name so that the dependency will be added. And here default component will be app component and modules are there. So you can use these things as you can change as required, so that you will get outputs here and you have a console here. This is a very cool website where you can practice numerous examples in Angular, so that will make you ace in these Angular concepts. So let's see one basic example which you can be done by using functions, like calling those functions on the click, we are going to see now. So by using this counter app, so if you haven't watched all those maybe videos related to Angular before to this video, just go to my playlist where you can find Angular tutorials for beginners. There you can go and check out all my Angular videos. And also not only Angular, we have done HTML, CSS and SQL from W3 schools content, jQuery concepts, Azure concepts, Visual Studio debugging tips, and everything we have done. So check out my playlist so that any video of mine help you to get the things better. So let's see with an example so that you will understand better. Just here we have a dummy code which is in Angular 15. Now recently we have got here. So whenever you click on Angular, the updated version will get here. So now you can just remove that part, and here also name is there, you can just remove that. So whatever the information you want, you can add it now to this application. So first thing I want to do in this is I want to add bootstrap package, because without bootstrap your website won't look good, right? So bootstrap I'm adding. Let's see how to add bootstrap in Stackblade. Just give the name of that and just hit on enter, so that it will ask you one more dependency package. It will not popper or JS kind of thing, you just install those things also. So it will install. So once that is installed, one more thing you have to do, that is, so whatever installed will not be imported in your application. For that you have to do one more step, that is you have to import that in the now it is installation is completed. Now the next step is you have to import those package things here in this styles.css file, which means it's an universal style. These styles mentioned here will apply to all the component CSS files. So if you understand the Angular concept, then I no need to mention these kind of things, right? So Bootstrap, just give like dist and CSS. In that we have like dot min dot CSS file is for Bootstrap file. Just by adding this path, it will add all this CSS related Bootstrap kind of things. So now Bootstrap is successfully added to your things, because no errors are there, right? So now you are fine to use Bootstrap in your HTML or CSS kind of things. Firstly, what I want to do is I want to just create one card, class we can write, right? Class is equal to, I'm just giving as card. So one card will be created. In that card, what I want to do is, 1 minute, I'll just copy the same. Why to waste time like this? So I'm just adding three things, like one is will be card, and after one is card body will be there, and after that we'll have like what we'll have after body, we will have a title. Next, after that, we can have like a subtitle also will be there. So like that. So everything is fine right now. In the subtitle, what I want to add is like count, and the value of that count will be, I will map that here. Now nothing will be there. So for that, I have to add one variable here. I can just add count like this only. So which is a zero. I added like count zero is a one ts variable so that I can refer that here in the string interpolation. Just giving count like this. So now it is zero. It came here, right? So this is fine now. So subtitle we have written. So title I want to give like. This count is main part, right? So I'm taking that as a h2 here. So next title of the card will be, I want to write as a counter website in Angular using stack bits. Okay. So title is fine and subtitle some to get that in here I have used h2. So next body is fine. So for the card I want to give some bg color for that, that is bg info I can give, that will be blue colored. So counter website in Angular using stack base count I have given. So now I want to get the buttons in this like you can see here we have to close this title part. So now separate in the body part, what I want to give is I want to add some buttons actually. So buttons text will be one button will be increase. So for buttons, I want to add like button class and button for increase. I want to add success color, and after that on click method I have to write for this like click. And for increase, I want to have a increase class. Similarly, you can add other buttons also. I want to add three buttons. One is for increase, and other is for decrease. I want to add method names also decrease. The other method will be a reset. So now I want to change the colors for this. For decrease, I want to give as danger. It's a red color, and next for reset, I want to give as dark. So it is giving errors because we don't have methods defined there in the TS file. So just go and define there. So one method will be mine is increase method. These methods are not returning anything, but I want to update this kind of what we have the this count variable which we have. I want to update that variable itself. I want to do in that function is increase method and just updating that as plus one. So similarly, what we have is other two methods. I'm just pasting that, and I just changed the name of that. So that is increase and decrease and reset. Now you can see buttons are fine. Now errors has gone. But for decrease, I don't want to do plus one. We have to do minus one for that. And next, one more thing for reset, we should not increase or decrease, but we have to set the value as zero for the count. So this is fine, right? Increase plus one, decrease minus one, and reset is zero. So count is will be updated the variable, and the same variable which you are referring here will be updated. So everything is fine, right? So if you can't see here, you can also drag this website so that you can open it in the new window. So here you can see. So we can make this as by adding some properties, we can make it look good. So whatever the things which you have here, you can also add one more class like um, custom styles. I'm adding one more class as custom styles here. So I can make that class. We have css thing here, right? So you can just go to that and take a reference class, and you can add any kind of thing like width if you want. Like if I want the trem width, and also you can add padding, such kind of things like padding if I want as a 20 pixel of padding, or if I want margin of 30 pixel, likewise you can add. And text alignment you can add a center for that, so likewise you can add. So let's see, you can see now it is good, right? So here buttons are so clumsy. What I can do is I can add spacing, or we can add break so that it will give one by one. So let's see how it will look if I give break here. See, it will come like that, but there is no spacing at all. So instead of breaking, I want that in a single line only at that time. What you can add is you can add and dp, sorry, nbsp is the thing is there. Wait a minute, I'll add you here. And NBSP is the kind of thing which will give you some space actually. So you can add that after each button so that you will get here spaces, right? So this is all about spacing, likewise we can give. So this is a website. Here also some breakpoint I want to give, like between the count kind of things. After title it is looking like major, likewise. Yeah. Sorry, not BSP, but break. So fine, right now everything is set. So some spacing has let the functionalities. So methods also we have defined, like increment, decrement, and setting to zero. Just increase, I'm clicking one, click OK. Increase two, next I'm going to decrease one, and decrease zero, and decrease. So one we are getting negative values also. Whenever we set we are getting zero also. So increasing and decreasing and then increasing and then decreasing is fine, but getting negative values in, if you want a positive counter, you don't want negative values, that thing also you can manage. Like here on the decreasing kind of thing, you can add any if condition to don't make this count the least minimum value will be a zero only, but not negative values. You can control this kind of thing by by checking that this count, if this count is less than zero, like zero is the only the highest thing, then it is going into negative, then you can set that count as zero so that you don't get negative values when you are even decreasing. So from zero also, so you can set it to zero if it is going to negative, like that you can make the positive counter only, but not a negative counter. Like I was, I'm decreasing, now I'm decreasing, so it is not decreasing from zero. So it is every time on decreasing click button also it will set to zero only. On reset also it's set to zero. So on increase it will go and reset zero. So likewise these things will happen. So this is all about kind of thing you can inspect and see. So which methods are calling, what is happening in the network, likewise. So whenever increase you can see. So these kind of things will happen. So I'm not logging anything. If you want to log here, you can write just console.log, like you can log such kind of things also. For example, console.log implemented. So likewise you can write any content. Here reset, right? Reset done, likewise. So here decremented. Now see the logging, how logging will work. So whenever I increase it, here you can see incremented text is coming. So whenever like button click is happened or not. So decrement is two times, three times you are decremented. Reset is done. So incremented one time, two times, three times. So the count you can see here also count to four. So no click will go away. So like this you can create any counter in Angular application by using Stackbase. Stackbase is a very cool website. You can create different applications like this. So that's all for this video. If you hope, I hope you have liked this video, and if you have any doubts regarding this, you can feel free to comment in the comment section. and share these videos to your friends or colleagues with a learning stage of Angular kind of things. I have done so many videos on Angular, just check it out. So that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.